this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing an ab workout. So you're going to need one weight, some water, and a mat for this workout. We're going to start with our 5-minute warm-up. So let's start with just some side lunges just to get the legs warmed up. So our ab workouts usually end up being kind of a full body workout because we'll end up working, a lot of us, not just our abs or our core, during this workout. All right, so let's go ahead and do hip circles, around and around. Good. So when you do your hip circles, try to use the whole body. Don't be stiff. And do this. Let's use the hips. Stick out the booty and go from side to side. I mean, you want to feel it all the way down to your ankles and up around your neck too. Shoulders, bottom of the feet. Okay, let's go the other way. Big circles all the way around. That's it. All right, let's go elbow to knee. Nice. And let's open the legs up and just slide down from side to side. Do a little goddess side bend here. Just really try to get ourselves down from side to side. Feel it in the back of the waist. I feel it way back here in that little muffin top area. Good. Okay, we're going to stand up and do a chop just with the hands. Nice chop. Just with the arms. And then we'll do the other side. Nice chop. Good. And then we'll do like a Russian twist. Side to side. And then let's do a row the boat. So we want to transfer the weight from one side to the other. Good. Remember, we're just warming up, just doing some movements that will help us warm up that torso and our shoulders and our back. Okay, let's just do some regular side bends, just from side to side. And again, we're going to try to go down a little bit lower each time, get deep inside that waistline. So remember, I'm not sticking the hip out. We'll do that in a second. Maybe we'll do that now. So here we go. Now we're pushing the hip out, going from side to side. Get a little bit more action there. So see the difference up here. So that way we stretch up through the rib cage and get deep inside the waistline, up under the ribs. Okay, now we're going to stick the hip out, and now we get down in through the sides of the legs, along with pressing out through the waistline. Good, okay, let's do figure 8. Nice figure 8. Okay, let's go the opposite way, that figure 8. Good job. Okay, so we're going to take a reverse lunge and then just do a rotation to the back. Get it way back there. Don't have much more time with our warm-up here. Gotta get everything we can done. Good. Okay, so now we're going to just do up here. Pull up through the hip flexors. Get that lower abs warmed up. Okay, now we're just going to bring the knees up and just pat the knees with the top of our hand for the next next couple seconds here. That's not too hard. Okay, almost there. About 5 seconds left. 2, 1. Okay, time. Okay, shake it out. Ooh, guess we heard that buzzer. Alrighty, so we're going to be doing one weighted workout, and then we're going to do a non-weighted workout. But we are going to be on the mat a lot, so just so you know. So we're going to start with a kneeling rotation of the arms. So we're going to get on our knees. So if you want to stand during this, you can stand during it. It doesn't take anything away from the workout if you stand. We're just going to be doing supersets. So we'll get used to it. And of course, if you need to use the wall instead of the mat for our mat one, I can show you how to do that. So we're going to take it out, take it to the side, out, take it to the side. And of course, you can do this standing also. And this is going to get deep into that waistline, get into that little muffin top area in the back of your lower back, right above the waistline. Use that one weight. Good. All right, okay, so now we're going to do a side plank, so you can do on your knees or like this, or you can take it all the way out, where your legs are stacked, maybe on my elbow, and we're just going to take it under and then bring that arm straight up, under and up. So kind of look down and then up. Sorry, here's going all over the place. That's it. Very nice. Holding yourself up, try not to let that hip drop down. That's gonna put a lot of tension in that side, and that's where you're gonna get your workout. It's holding yourself up, not letting that hip down. All right, and we're gonna do it again. All right, just those 2 exercises, and then of course we'll flip to the other side here in a second. My hair is getting long enough that I have to actually try to push it back now. It's been a long time since I've had that problem. We'll see how it goes, right? Or if I decide to cut it all off again. I'm gonna try to let it grow out. We'll see. So of course you can use whatever weight is good for you. Maybe your shoulders don't want to do a heavy weight for pressing out in front of you. Maybe you need a 3 or a 5. Maybe you can handle a 10 or 12 or 15. I have an 8 in front of me. I just did another workout before I did this one, and I picked an 8 to do this with, and now I'm thinking, maybe I should have picked a 5. But I wanted to show you, I could do more than just 5 pounds. But I'm usually filming after I do another workout. Okay, up I go. So I pick a lighter weight. Okay, gotta concentrate on not falling over. So this is going to work your shoulders and your upper back too. Ooh, don't drop that hip. Okay, good job. I have a pin. Let me work that hair again. There we go. Maybe that will help. Okay, shake out those arms. Okay, here we go again. Nice. Oh, goodness. Feeling good. Okay, back to here for that side bend. So remember, you can be here and just do like one knee and have the other leg out, or do both knees and be on the side too, okay? So here it is with one knee. And again, you gotta try to keep that hip up. Don't let that hip drop down. You gotta really concentrate on keeping your hip up during this exercise, because that's what we're working on, is keeping that hip up off the mat. And then when you reach down, you're rotating just a little bit, not too much to knock you off balance. And then this little rotation, and then lifting your arm up, is also working the muscles in the torso, okay? Terrific. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to do this one more time. Of course, you can do this one standing if you don't like being on your knees, because I know some people don't like being on their knees. And you can do the plank against the wall too, okay? And here we go. So I'll show you on this side too. Maybe we'll do both knees this time, and I'll show you it with both knees bent. You have to try to get the knees in line with your hips so that they're not sticking way out here, okay? You gotta push them back. And you're doing the same thing. Is it easier? Hips, see? There you go. To have the knees bent? Not necessarily. I think it's actually harder to sit here with my knees bent. It just seems more awkward than to have them all the way out. It's a little bit more pressure on your shoulder with your legs all the way out. So this is less pressure on your shoulder when you have your knees bent. But it's gonna give you the same workout through your torso. So it just depends on how that shoulder feels. So if you need less pressure on your shoulder, go ahead and bend those knees, okay? Better for you. Alrighty, so workout one, get yourself a drink of water. And we'll do our second workout. Alright, so this one is a single leg chop. Again, we're on our knees, so you can do this standing. Here, I'll show you standing. Standing is this, okay? Kneeling, one leg. And we're gonna do a single leg chop. Why do one or the other? Because you have a more concentrated area and you don't have to get up and down as far. Because of course our next one's gonna be non-weighted, and it's gonna have to do something with a plank. It's gonna take you right to the mat. So you don't have to get up and down as far if you're in a kneeling chop. You can fold that mat right over 2 or 3 times if you want to protect that knee. I know on one of my knees, I have to be real careful when I put it down on the mat because I have a tiny little bone spur that feels like a piece of glass in there. So if I hit it just right, it hurts like a son of a gun. All right, so we're gonna just go from a down dog into a plank, okay? So it's not hard. You just have to think about your form in this. You don't have to do it too fast. So down dog, booties up, ears between biceps, and then you just go into a plank. Just try not to drop your hips too much, and just make sure they get to a nice level. Pull up through your abs, through all of this. Even here, pull up through the abs, right between the hip bones, and then just concentrate on where they are in both moves. That you've pulled up when you're in the plank, and then when you get into down dog, you pull up on those abs. All right, see how good that was? Okay, now we're gonna trade knees, okay? And we're gonna chop the other side. And look, we're already on the ground. But like I said, you can stand up. Now I'm just holding my weight right here on the inside so I can chop down. And again, we're working those torso muscles, but of course you can see you're working your back and your shoulders at the same time. Good. And you're working, your glutes and your thighs, trying to stabilize you while you're in this kneeling position. So you're working more than you think you are in your lower body, trying to stay up because you're doing this chop motion. So it's going to keep you, you have to keep your body from falling over ungracefully. All right, here we go again. Plant the hands, push your fingers into the mat. Don't just think about the palms of your hands. Down dog, into plank. So you don't have to do this super fast because I want you to think about that belly when you're doing it. Pulling it up, being strong, opening your back, okay? Don't squish your shoulders into your ears, okay? I need that back to be open and wide, and I need that tummy to be taut. I don't need you to hold your breath. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Well, 45 seconds goes by fast on that one. Because I like it, I guess. Isn't that always how it is? If you like an exercise, it goes by faster. And if you dislike an exercise, it takes forever to go by, even though it's the same 45 seconds. Okay. Here we go. Good job. Now get that weight back there behind you. I want you to feel this through the rib cage. So make sure you take it behind you. Okay, watch your shoulders though. If you have a sore shoulder, you have to think about how far you're taking it back, of course. And swing it in by that hip on the way down. Make sure you don't hit yourself. Okay, that was pretty quick too. This round's gonna go by fast. Okay, get ready, up into down dog. Pull up through that belly. I try to have an open back. I try not to let my shoulder blades dip in you're trying to be nice and strong through all of this. Strong through the torso, through the legs, because plank works just about every part of your body. And so does down dog. So going back and forth, you're going to work it all between the two exercises. So it's kind of nice. It's a fun little stretch and exercise at the same time. The hardest part, well, for me, is on the wrists. So we'll be working our wrists a lot, but that works into your forearms. So you have to remember to press through the fingers as well as the palm of your hand, because otherwise you're just gonna distribute the weight through those wrists and forearms. So you gotta use the whole palm, okay? We have 2 more exercises to do that are gonna involve those hands on the mat. So think about that as we're doing the exercises. Woo, okay. And last time. Okay, fingertips. Grip the mat a little bit, okay? Align with the shoulders. Okay, down dog. Into plank. Now, if you find yourself moving your feet to get from plank to down dog, that's fine. Sometimes people's shoulders aren't in alignment right, or you feel like you're not right into your down dog, and that's fine. You can readjust yourself as needed. I want you to feel comfortable in both. All right, and there's that one. Okay, that's perfect, beautiful. All righty, 2 more sets to go. Okay, we're gonna do a sit-up, and we've done this one before, a sit-up to a double press-up. And I just kind of like that one because it works those upper abs, and then you get a shoulder workout at the same time, just like working shoulders. And we only have 1 weight, so it's not as hard as with the double weights. I did them with double weights the other day, and whew, that was a workout. Okay, and then we're gonna do a hover, which is like in the bear with shoulder taps. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with a sit-up. Okay, we're gonna bring it behind our head though, okay? We're gonna start this one behind the head. Knees bent. So I want you to think about really pressing that belly down into your spine as you bring yourself up. And then there's our press up. Okay, bring it down, behind your head, up, and there's your extra press up. Bring that weight up, extra press up. Good job. So instead of having it on our chest, we already have it up, and then we do that extra press up. Good job. All right, so we're gonna put our weight down, and I'm gonna spin around, and we're gonna get into a hover, which is our knees right above the ground. So we don't want them too high. It's tough, I know. And we're gonna just shoulder tap. My knees are probably way higher than I want them to be, but that's where they are today. Now, if you don't like being in hover, you can go into a plank, and you can shoulder tap here, or you can do a modified plank, and you can shoulder tap here. Okay, so 3 different options. This one's just gonna work the quads a little bit while you're doing that doing that exercise, okay? Just gonna work the quads a little bit more. The other ones still work the quads, just not as hard. Okay, there's our sit up. Good job, back behind the head, up she goes. One more time. Watch your fingers when you take it back behind your head. Don't just slam that weight behind you. Gently place it. Make sure your fingers are out of the way. Good job. Okay, pull up on those abs. Okay, and get ready to lift those knees and shoulder tap. And breathe. Here we go again. 2 more rounds. Now some of you are thinking, whoa, this is not a fun round. Well, they're all fun. Just depends on if you like the exercise or not. Sometimes you're like, I don't like that exercise. But doing ab concentrated workouts are not always easy, are they? Good job. We're getting it done. We can do it. We're almost there. Okay. 3. 3, yeah. I'm sure it's not 4. Okay, I'm ready. Tap, tap. Don't give up hovering until you absolutely have to. Push yourself a little bit, and then go to the knees. Or go out to a plank. Plank first, then to the knees. You can also do this on the wall. You know, you lean up against the wall, take your feet back a little bit, and do your shoulder taps. All right, last set of these. Go. And none of these are like super fast. So that's good for us. Up we go. Last one, right? Try to get those knees down. Try not to have that booty so far in the air. Whew. Feel it in those quads when you do that. You can do it. Come on. Work with me. Breathe. Breathe. Yay. Whew. Okay, you can feel that later. You can do it. Alrighty. Messing up that hair. You know, all that leaning back makes that ponytail come out. We're not quite good ponytail length yet. All right, so we get to stand up. Okay, so we're gonna do a single arm march. So when you do a march, you don't do it super fast. You try to keep your leg up for just a little bit, like a little pause, so that it can engage with the hip flexor and the upper abs, okay? And then we're gonna do a single leg down dog pull in. So we will get down on the mat for that. All right, here we go, last set of exercises. So we're gonna keep this one overhead, and then we're gonna do just a little march, not fast, because we want the muscles to engage while we're doing it. Slow is good. There we go, just like that. You can put your hand on your tummy, and you can feel muscles work as they come up. Good. Think about your balance. Nice. Press that weight up. So you have offset weight. So you have the weight on one side. So you have to really think about your balance while we're doing this. Okay, so now we're going to do that single leg down dog. So that means we're going to get into a down dog, and we're going to do one leg is going to go up by itself, and we're going to bring it into the middle. So here we go, one leg, and it's going to come in, and we're going to press it up. Good. Bring it in and press it up. We're just going to keep doing that. Now, what did we say about the fingers? 10 fingers pressed into the mat too, to help absorb the weight on the wrists. All right. Ooh, that was graceful. Okay. Now we're going to trade sides. Now that one you might feel more because you're pushing so much weight into those hands. Okay, here we go. Going to feel this workout definitely in your abs, in your hips and your shoulders, because of all the weight we're pressing into those shoulders with that down dog. And I feel it in my hips too with that down dog. Nice. Okay. Coming back down to the mat. I'll have to put my toe on there to keep it from sliding away from me. Now poke that toe up into the air. Bring that knee. I think it's going to go between the hands. Okay. Those hands up. Good. Okay. One more time on each side. And we'll be good. Are you ready? Shake those arms out. Okay, here we go. So many good combination exercises out there to work so many parts of your body at the same time. So when you want to do exercises at home, you need little to no equipment. Go grab a couple sets of weights at your local athletics store or Walmart or Dollar General. Great. There we go. And then slowly build up on your equipment as you need to build up on weights. But, you know, you always have to remember that eating right is your best friend. Drinking water, going for walks, and you don't have to kill yourself when you go for a walk. It's moderate walking in a nice environment is probably your best bet, you know, doing it in nature. Okay, here we go. So try to stay away from a bunch of traffic. Too much hard cardio is not good for you. But nice walking is good for you. But we're trying to, especially when you're older, you're trying to reduce cortisol levels. So when you take your workout up too high, you, I think I did it with the wrong arm, you can overstress yourself and actually increase your cortisol level. You got to talking. I think I should have held that in the other hand. Forgot what round I was on. I think this is our last round. Yeah? Yeah, I was right. I should have used my other hand. It's okay. Still got the abs. That's what it's all about. All right. So get some water, and we're going to stay down here and do our go now. I'll get my timer. Alrighty. So I'm going to stick my legs straight out, okay? And I'm going to just do a nice side bend and side bend. A nice easy breathing from side to side. Just placing my hand on the mat, legs straight out in front. And I'm gonna pull a leg in, okay? And I'm gonna walk my hands out in front of me as far as I can go. So if you can reach your toe, that's great. If you can't, no big deal. Just grab onto your shin or your knee or whatever it is you grab onto. And inhale and exhale. I'm gonna do those hips a little bit from those down dogs. And just try to relax that torso, look down towards your leg. And we're gonna just slowly roll ourselves up and we're gonna turn towards our knee, grab opposite hand, and then we're gonna look behind us. Okay, we're gonna put weight on this knee and we're just gonna lift up, stretch through the torso. And then we're gonna bring ourselves down. We're gonna bring our legs out in front of us again and we're gonna reach forward towards both shoes or shins or knees. Looking out in front of us. Trying to have a flattish back. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to bring the other leg in. Okay, and then we're going to reach out and we're going to look down towards our knee. Just relax, breathe in and out. Let the body relax. Those exhales are going to take you down towards that knee. And we're going to come up nice and slow. Okay, we're going to hold on to opposite hand. Bring the hand around, flat hand, look behind us. Breathe. All right, so now we're going to press this knee into the mat. Take the other hand, lift it up, and lean back, stretch through the torso. And then bring yourselves all the way back down. Come back out in front, okay? And we're going to reach towards those legs again. Now we're going to look down. And we're going to roll ourselves back up. We're going to interlace our fingers. We're going to press the hands out. We're going to drop our chin down. We're going to round the back and breathe. You're going to bring those arms up and around, interlace them in the back. You're going to lift the chin and chest and breathe. Try to lift those hands up off the mat. All right, we're going to bring the hands back in front. We're going to roll the shoulders back 3 times. And we're going to just tick-tock the head. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to crisscross the legs. You can leave your legs out in front if you want to, okay? And then we're just going to rotate to one side and look to the side of the room. Inhale and exhale. Take it to the other side. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to bring ourselves back to the middle. We're going to inhale up, exhale back down. Let's do that 2 more times. All right, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed our ab workout.
and I will talk to you later. Have a great weekend.